the team lineups for Madagascar. إذا بداية بتشكيلة منتخب مدغشقر. Captain of team عميدة المنتخب number 1 رقم 1 أناستازي. Number 2 رقم 2 جيسيكا. Number 3 رقم 3 فاريلا. Number 4 رقم 4 راريتينا. Number 5 رقم 5 راستاميسون. Number 6 رقم 6 كلارا. Number 7 رقم 7 فريدة. Number 8 رقم 8 جيني. Number 9 رقم 9 إريكو. Number 10 رقم 10 روندرو. Number 11 رقم 11 فرونكا. Number 12 رقم 12 سابالونج. Number 13 رقم 13 لاريسا. Number 14 رقم 14 تينا. كوش إستيف برنسي مانيتيرينانيا. Lineup for Senegal. تشكيلة منتخب السنغال. Captain of team عميد المنتخب رقم 8 Number 8 ديديو. Number 1 رقم 1 غوميز. Number 2 رقم 2 كاليس. Number 3 رقم 3 بار. Number 4 رقم 4 فاتي. Number 5 رقم 5 نيونغ. Number 6 رقم 6 طول. Number 7 رقم 7 مندي. Number 9 رقم 9 دغامي. Number 10 رقم 10 كلامو. Number 11 رقم 11 سي. Number 12 رقم 12 بالدي. Number 30 رقم 13 دياديو. Number 40 رقم 14 كاني. Coach is Asisato Sek. Referee number 1 حكم رقم 1 أحمد جمال عبد المؤمن from Egypt. Referee number 2 الحكم رقم 2 أحمد حمدي عبد الحليم from Egypt. Referee number 3 الحكم رقم 3 إبراهيم سليمانو from Cameroon. Referee number 4 الحكم رقم 4 سانيم شارما from Maurice. Team keeper مقاتي هذا اللقاء برايان إيمي Subuga from Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Madagascar. أيها السادة لحظة مع النشيد الوطني الرسمي لمدغشقر. And now the national anthem of Senegal. اللحظة مع النشيد الوطني الرسمي للسنغال.
It's time for Group C to get going at the inaugural CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. It's Madagascar up against Senegal at the Prince Moulay Abdallah Sports Complex in Rabat, Morocco. In the opening game here today, Angola made history as the first winners of a women's futsal AFCON game, who will be second to get their name in the win column. Madagascar up against Senegal. High fives and handshakes. The two captains will come over and exchange pennants in front of the referee. It's Ahmed Gamal El Abbasi of Egypt who will lead today's game. And here's a look at the starting lineup from the Madagascar coach, Steve Princey Marantriniana. The goalkeeper, Anastasia. The fixer or defender, Jessica. Clara and Franca, the two ala wingers. And Tanteli, the number 4, the pivot player from the start for Madagascar. Plenty of substitutions, of course, possible. Everyone from the bench will get their chance to come on. The captain with the number 8 jersey for Senegal, it's Mariama Diédiou. She just has to head back quickly for the team photo before she can exchange the pennant. Captain for Madagascar, the goalkeeper with the number 1 jersey, Anastasia Soanarivo. Senegal's team photo just taking shape. The starting goalkeeper for Senegal today, Abba Balde. The captain, Seynabou Kane, Aisha Kallis, Aissatu Diédiou playing further forwards. And Mariama Diédiou, who has the captain's armband. Here's a look at that starting 5 for Senegal. A lot of promise from this Senegal team. It's an interesting coaching duo. Amadou Lamine Mboup, the captain, the coach rather. Former 11-a-side international for Senegal, and Aissata Seck, a former captain of the Lionesses of Teranga in 11-a-side football too. And Seck can pass on her technical skills and her tactical intelligence to these players. Senegal coming in as one of the favourites, one of the teams that really believe they can go on and win this inaugural CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. Their tournament starts now. A little bit of history made in women's sports for both Madagascar and Senegal. It's Senegal in white who have elected to start the first half with the ball. And they will get us underway in just a moment. The referee's whistle blows and Senegal gets started for Group C at the CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. 2 halves of 20 minutes lie ahead. The clock stops whenever the ball goes out. If you're new to futsal, there is a lot in common, of course, with 11-a-side football, but first and foremost, this is played indoors at a 5-a-side team size. 4 out on the field, 4 out on the court. And 1 in goal at all times. Substitutions are rolling, as long as the officials are informed. Substitutions can happen at almost any time. Players will be going on and off throughout this Group C contest. But the starting lineups, the starting 5s, will be given their chance to settle in for both Madagascar and Senegal. It's Aissatu Seck. Already somebody who's made her mark on Senegalese football as a former 11-a-side captain. She switched disciplines. She She's talked about her pride at leading Senegal in futsal. Pass out to the left-hand side. Clara has it for Madagascar. The first minute has elapsed already. Madagascar looking fairly comfortable on the ball as they move forward into the Senegal half of the court. Jessica, good back heel. Clara just slips away through, and the first foul of the day is chalked up against Senegal. There is a foul count in futsal. You get 5 fouls per half before a 10-metre penalty is conceded. Yellow cards do stack across the group games. You can't get a yellow card in the first 2 games without getting banned for the third. Red cards work a little differently in futsal, but here's the first chance to take a shot at goal. Clara taking the effort from a tight angle on the left. Goalkeeper Balde for Senegal has to push it behind. Out of play it goes, but it's a Madagascar ball. Coach Manatriniana Steve Princey is going to be happy with how Madagascar have got going. Ball across is cut out and cleared away down the court. Jessica will have it back for Madagascar, and the ball goes their way. Madagascar in red, starting on the front foot in this Group C clash. The Barrières ladies looking to take the lead against Senegal. Good passing to get clear on the left-hand side. Strong defending as well, though. Aisha Kales over to cover. Gave time for Avabalde, the goalkeeper, to come out and clear this for a corner. There is a 4-second rule in futsal. Corners, throw-ins, which are taken with the foot. Everything must take no longer than 4 seconds to get the ball back in play. The referees will count that down when they get close to elapsing the 4 seconds. Madagascar play on here. Senegal wanted the free kick. Mariama Diédiou thought that was going her way, and now the first chance maybe for Senegal to advance into Madagascar territory. Senegal said that they feel ready to compete with the very best on the continent. They see themselves as certainly candidates to win this group and get through to the semi-finals. They're dreaming bigger as well. The top 2 teams in the tournament, the 2 that reach the final, will qualify for the first ever Women's Futsal World Cup later on this year. So there's so much at stake on the African continent and beyond in these games. Another piece of history to be written for those who get to the World Cup. This tournament serving as the qualifier. 9 teams involved, 3 groups of 3. All the group winners will go through, but if you are losing in your first game, keeping things tight and keeping things close could prove very much worthwhile as Madagascar roll that across for the shots. It was Tanteli Rahetiana who had the go. The corner's headed away. It's fired back in by the number 4, Tanteli. Well wide of the target. Avabalde had nothing to do with that one. Senegal will get things restarted, but they've been pushed back in the first couple of minutes. That's a good turn to make some space, and a good pass down the court as well. Maybe the first shooting opportunity. They're looking for a shooting lane there from the left. Eventually it's out for a throw-in instead. Throw-ins in futsal, of course, taken with the feet. Not so much a throw-in as a kick-in, really. The terms carry over nonetheless. Throw-in, kick-in. Whatever you call it in futsal, it's got to be taken within 4 seconds, whichever word you choose. Senegal with their first corner. It's headed away and out on the other side. Senegal will keep it. They'll have a chance to get things restarted. Back up to the halfway line it goes. It's with Mariama Diédiou, the Senegal captain. Madagascar had a month-long training camp before this tournament, with 30 players whittled down to their final 14. They've held up well so far. Anastasia Sonarivo, her first little test in goal there. She had to be alert to that at the near post. So Sonarivo made the grab, managed to hold on to it at the second attempt, and then at the other end, Balde gets called into action in the Senegal net. Coach Manitriniana, Steve Princey, surely impressed by what his players have had on offer in the first 4 minutes. They can't get the pass through there to the left-hand side. Wasn't far away. Clara Ravello Arisoa waiting on that left-hand side. She didn't get the ball initially, but now she might get it from Ando. Clara, Ando again. Can she cut back and shoot? She won't need to. The decision awarded against Aisha Calles. Clara Ravello Arisoa just taken down outside the box. Players are allowed to freely move in and out of the area. The goalkeepers can come out of the area as well. Senegal keeper Balde very much back in the area, guarding her net at the moment. Well, they got it wrong from the set play. It was rolled across, but Senegal read it better than the Madagascar players managed to. Back it goes towards Soanarivo, the goalkeeper. Good movement down the right-hand side. The shot fired across the face of goal from Diédiou. But it's about as dangerous as Senegal have got so far. They've had the one chance shot towards the near post. Anastasia Soanarivo with a comfortable grab on that occasion, but that second chance at goal from Senegal just fizzes wide across the face. Those can be really dangerous moments in futsal. A cross-come shot, anything that's fired low across the box, it can take a touch from anybody, be that defender or pivot. Doesn't matter who gets a touch on it. If anybody's back there, knocks it towards the goal, it can be really difficult for the goalkeepers at such short range. That's a great pass to open up space. And Madagascar hit the post. The frame of Ava Balde's goal keeps the scores at 0-0 for now. Corner taken, it's cut out in the middle. Senegal should be able to clear. They got themselves into a bit of trouble there. Diédiou back to her feet. Madagascar will take the kick quickly. Balde has it back. Good passing from Senegal this time. Big clash on the edge of the box. Both players okay to continue. 5 minutes gone. Frenetic first half. Madagascar certainly on top in the contest up to this point. Senegal have had their little glimpses of hope. A couple of little looks at goal, but Madagascar starting strong, that's for sure. It's all the way down the court from goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Balde gets it restarted. You must restart play with your hands. Down to the halfway line it goes. Franca. Madagascar lose out on it. Now a chance for Diédiou to make something happen, maybe down the right-hand side, or maybe she'll switch over to the left. She goes into the middle, but the pass back out to the right. A little bit too hot to be kept in. Good passing so far. Madagascar will look long. That one unable to be brought under control. Rondro attempting to get on the end of it with the number 10 jersey. Got a touch on it, but nothing more. And the Aisha Mendy. She's come on to get things restarted for Senegal. A change of shift. Now the space for the pass across. That was an opening for Madagascar. Franca was waiting for it. The pass across cut out rather comfortably by the Senegal keeper Balde in the end, but had the low pass. Found the boot maybe of Franca. He would have backed her to score from that position. Senegal briefly taking a little breather. That's one of the big differences between this and 11-a-side football as well. There's not so much in terms of an ebb and flow to the game in futsal. It's pretty much high octane all the way for the players. There's no rest, there's no respite. There are the rolling substitutions, of course, but you've got to give 100% out on the field. And once you leave the court, then you can catch a breather until you're called upon again for another shift. But everybody who's out there on court is going to be giving it absolutely everything for all of the time. There's just not enough space out there on the court for anybody to be carried. Every move forward, every combination requires each of the positions. The fixo defender, the ala, the two winger-like players, and the pivot. Everybody is called into action as Senegal try to get the ball down the court into Madagascar territory. Madagascar will come back. They've got attacking options here. Balde, the goalkeeper, out to make the save low. Madagascar pushing again. They look the more likely to find the opening goal of the game at the moment. They've got themselves a corner, but nothing more. It's punched away by Balde. It's played back. Along the line they go. Senegal managed to win the ball back on this occasion. The space out on the right if they can find the pass. Eventually they should be able to get it across. Big chance for the opening goal. Now openings at both ends. Important intervention there. Mendy cuts it out for Senegal. And now the game has really come to life. Just about 8 minutes elapsed in the first half. Now both teams can definitely say they've had a good look at the opposition goal, but it's still Madagascar 0, Senegal 0 in Group C. Ball won back around the goalkeeper. It's still alive for Madagascar. Maybe they can make something of it at the second attempt. A head in hands moment for the number 10, Rondro. Another good Madagascar attack once they'd won the ball back. And when Rondro got it around the on-rushing Ava Balde, she must have thought the first Madagascar goal at this level was on the boot. Senegal getting back to cut it out. Shot attempted from distance there, but blocked. Senegal will get it restarted. And the Aisha Mendy. Mendy advancing down the right side, cuts inside. Both sets of substitutes loudly cheering on every tackle, every battle out there. It's such a physical sport. You need great awareness, great positioning, great intensity in the challenges as well. Every single physical battle, every personal duel, so important in futsal. If you get past the player marking you, it'll open up space and you'll open up opportunities out there on the court. Satusek striding up and down in front of the bench for Senegal. Coach Manitriniana Princi of Madagascar said that he felt Senegal were more advanced in football, a more well-known name at 11-a-side level. Tanzania, the other team in the group, improving rapidly, but he said in futsal, Madagascar have nothing to be ashamed of. That is certainly proving to be true in the first 9 minutes of this contest, at least. They've been working on their tactics, their physical conditioning, the team cohesion. That was the coach and the 3 most important points that he chose ahead of their month-long training camp. They appear to be paying off at the moment. Those 3 things. Physical conditioning, of course, that's going to come into play later on in the game, more than it is right now, but in terms of tactics and team cohesion, they're really starting well, the Barriers ladies. Senegal being given very little time to manoeuvre, and here's a good chance for the opener. Another one that's put just wide. Great work in the corner to pop the ball back towards the red shirts of Madagascar, but Franca just clipped the shot past the post. Senegal win it back in a good position. Tal. Long pass down the court, so difficult to get those working. Anytime you loft the long ball down court, it has to be absolutely on point. These are technically very talented players. Every ball has to be right there for them to get control of it. Now here's the chance, and surely Madagascar have the opener, and indeed they do. Unselfish play to square the ball across. Anastasia, the goalkeeper, out to celebrate with her teammates. But halfway through the first half here, that is a deserved lead for Madagascar. Franca combining with Rondro. Rondro played it unselfishly back across goal. Franca Alice Mbolaniana slots in the first ever goal for Madagascar in the CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. The move started by Franca, finished by Franca, and Madagascar lead. The assist from Rondro, the finish from Franca. And now Senegal have a bit more work to do. The Madagascar coach was talking before this game, saying, given that we've never played against these teams at this level, it's hard really to guess who's the favourites, who's going to come out on top. Senegal was certainly very confident coming in. They know they've got what it takes to go far in this tournament. But when you're playing against new teams on the continental level, it's very hard to see where each nation stacks up. It's the same across the world with futsal. Some nations have embraced the sport for longer, some nations have nurtured the sport for longer. Maybe some of the standard powerhouses of 11-a-side football, they're not the same across the different continents as the powerhouses in futsal. Franca. The pass comes back into the centre. Franca will send it out towards the right. It's just shielded back towards the goalkeeper by Ndiyisha Mendy. The 2 number 10s combining. It was a tough challenge, but Senegal hold on to the ball. Now they've been able to turn the corner. Good pass threaded through, good opening. And on the rebound, it's just stopped on the line. That's as close as Senegal have come. Anastasia Suanarivo, the Madagascar captain, got absolutely taken out. She was flattened after making the save against the number 10, Juliette Calamo. Then came the follow-up. It was cleared off the line. Big chance for Senegal. Shot from distance. It's powered towards goal, but blocked. Now free kick, Senegal. These are the first signs of the response from Senegal. Larissa slightly late into the challenge. Set piece situation for Senegal, who are one down with just over 8 minutes to play in the first half. That one's blocked as well. Rondro in the way. Madagascar have it back. They've given it away quickly. Mendy tried to move it forward, but again, the discipline of the Madagascar defending is making life difficult for Senegal. They have created openings. That will give them some confidence as they look to strike back and level up on the scoreboard. Good movement, great triangles. Opening for the shooting chance. It's dragged wide of the far post. Aïssatou Seck, the Senegal coach, she will be really happy with what she's seen since her team have gone one down. Rondro felt that she was fouled. Senegal now coming very close to the equalising goal. They've had one cleared off the line. They've had another good shot. It just whizzed wide, and now here's a big chance. And there's the leveller. Ndiyisha Mendy just lashes it in from close range. I said the goal was coming. And Senegal believed it, and they went out and got it. Winning those individual duels, so important. At that time, Mendy got the better of Larissa, and suddenly she was into the box. And at close range, she simply smashed the ball into the top corner. It was a decent finish, you have to say. She didn't just power it into the centre. She certainly powered it, but she found a great position for the finish too. So the Madagascar goal really seemed to bring Senegal to life in this Group C game. Larissa. The ball's blocked. Senegal keep it in. The goal scorer Mendy sends it out, and that's a good pass towards the right side. .6:33 to go in the first half. Madagascar feeling the need for a team talk. Both teams get a 1 minute timeout. In fact, it's been called by Senegal. Mamadou Lamine Mboup and Aïssatou Seck. They want to have a chance to talk to their players who are in a really good phase of the match right now. I would have thought Manitrignana, Steve Princey, the Madagascar coach, would have been just as keen to talk to his players. They started so strongly in the game, Madagascar, since going 1-0 up. That has really brought Senegal to life in the contest. Play restarted by Madagascar. Franca, the goal scorer, over on the right-hand side. She's waiting to get it back, but instead it's with Jenny. Now the pass across to the right is a good one. Good drag back. Pass has to be poked out to the right side, and it's touched away. Madagascar ball. Shot from distance. They may look speculative, but it is worth it, especially from a central position when you get a good look at the goalkeeper. These players can bury powerful shots into the corners from well down the court. And if you can shoot from angles like that, you never know what kind of deflection it's going to get. Even if a defender can get a good block on it. You're just gambling that the ball might drop to the feet of one of the players who are lingering near the penalty area. Senegal ball. Madagascar not quite committing. Senegal were hoping to drag forward a few red jerseys and maybe make a bit of space further down the court. Pass is picked off. Shooting chance, Senegal. It had to be blocked by Jessica. She got across to do it. Sadio C in a good position, having won that ball back for Senegal. They've earned themselves a corner for their troubles. Senegal work it out to the right. They'll go back to the left. Fati doesn't get to her. Mariama Fati was in a good position there to think about taking a shot at goal. Pass off target at the last moment. Senegal still very much in the ascendancy, having been one down. Now with 5 minutes left in the first half. On top in the game. Shot straight into the arms of Anastasia Soanarivo. The early tactical awareness, the organisation and the movement of Madagascar, that seems to have faded a little in the latter stages of this first half. Senegal coming forward again. Now they look stronger individually, player versus player as well. Madagascar this time, they could do with a confidence-boosting combination in attack. The pass from the goalscorer Franca goes astray, but she'll get it back. Iliko. Franca down towards the corner. Can they keep it in play? No, they can't. Iliko was drifting over there into the corner to get on the end of the pass. Satusek makes a quick decision change. She's not going to make the switch after all. Madagascar have it back. Can they make something of this? The pass across to the left. There's a little bit of space there, but Senegal should come over to cover. The whistle had gone. Niang drifts into the challenge. Madagascar win it back cleanly. Pass forward, rolls past everybody. Mariama Fati, good movement. Pass into the middle, cleared down the court. Avabalde has it back for Senegal. Madagascar 1, Senegal 1. Madagascar opening the scoring after 11 minutes through Franca. Mendy has levelled things for Senegal. And they're finishing the first half the stronger of the two teams, and holding Madagascar at arm's length at the moment. Senegal combine again, the ball comes through nicely, and it's all the way in from wide on the left. That must have taken a tiny deflection in front of goalkeeper Anastasia Soanarivo. Everyone out to celebrate for Senegal. Jessica was there right in front of the goalkeeper, and the shot from Juliette Samanou Kalamo just slips through and all the way in. Anastasia Soanarivo, she can't believe it, but she's beaten again. Madagascar, who've been so strong in this first half, suddenly find themselves a goal down for the first time. Madagascar have to combine cleanly to try and get the ball away. They can't get it past the halfway line. Mariama Fati drops it back. Free kick for Madagascar. Jessica up towards the edge of the area. Tanteli turning. Down to the court she goes. She's going to fight back to try and win that ball, the number 4, Tanteli. Call from the officials goes Senegal's way. Everything going Senegal's way at the moment. They lead by 2-1 with just over 2 minutes left before the break. Franca drops it back for Jessica. Jessica miscontrols it, out of play it goes. Senegal have the ball back. That's not what Madagascar need. So many positives for Madagascar in this first half, but they need to hold firm here despite their frustrations. Clearly it going 2-1 down. And this time, Anastasia Soanarivo gets behind it, turns it away for a Senegal corner. Aisha Callis over to take it. Pass picked off. Can Madagascar get forward? They've got room in the Senegal half. The pass out to the right's a good one. Is there a shooting chance from the middle? Yes, there is. That's a brilliant equaliser from Madagascar. Just when it looked as though Senegal were on top before the break, Madagascar strike back from the Senegal corner. This pass created the space, and the knockback towards Tanteli Raheritiana was a really good one. The finish from Tanteli as well. She struck it cleanly and powerfully, and it went in past Ava Balde. Madagascar 2, Senegal 2 right at the end of the first half. Raheritiana smashing in her first goal. It's all square once again. Probably fair on the balance of the first half overall. Seynabou Kane gets things restarted. Senegal on the ball as we go into the last minute of the first half. Good footwork from Franca. The pass just rolls away. Free kick Senegal. Madagascar don't want to undo their hard work to get back on level terms here at 2-2. They don't want to give away a cheap penalty at the end of this first period. Just 49 seconds remaining until the break. That's a good pass inside. More quick combination play. The pass was a good one out to the right-hand side from Tanteli. The finish was not of equal measure from the number 10, Rondro. is there to be a late twist in the last 30 seconds of the first half? At the moment, this game set up very nicely indeed in Group C. Madagascar 2, Senegal 2. There is a little bit more time for somebody to find something. Senegal have the ball. Can they combine down the court and restore their advantage before the break? Both teams have had a lead at one stage or another in this first half, but neither have one right now as we head towards the interval. You have to remember, for both of these teams, it's the first time they're playing CAF Women's Futsal AFCON action. None of these players have represented their nation at this kind of continental stage before. And yet they look to be dealing with the pressure effortlessly so far. Both teams putting on a great show. 4 goals shared between the two teams in the first half. Madagascar had the lead through Franca. Senegal turned it around. Goals from Mendy and Kalamo had them 2-1 up late on in the first half. Tantale equalising right at the end for Madagascar, and that leaves it Madagascar 2, Senegal 2 at half-time in Group C. Join us again for the second half soon. We are still no closer to knowing whether Madagascar or Senegal will be taking the points at the end of their first Group C games from the Moulay Abdallah Sports Complex in Rabat, Morocco. Great CAF Women's Futsal AFCON action here. 2-2, the half-time score.
Madagascar, player number 4.
So the teams and the officials head out to the half-time score. Anastasia Sarnarivo there, the Madagascar goalkeeper, one of the last out from the tunnel. She'll be wondering how she was beaten twice in that first half. One of the shots from wide on the left, just sneaking through from a tight angle. That was Juliette Samanu Kalamo, who put Senegal 2-1 up. Santeli Raretiana with the equalising goal right at the end of the first half to bring Madagascar back level. That leaves this one set up as a really entertaining contest in Group C. The Barriès ladies and the Lionesses of Teranga serving up an evenly matched encounter so far. Who's going to go on and win it in the second half? We will find out soon. Both teams just going through their final warm-ups as they get ready to start the second period very shortly. Suanarivo just moving the posts back into position before the second half. Senegal looking to build on that good spell that they had that saw them come back from 1-0 down to lead briefly by 2-1. It's an important year for futsal in Senegal. They've set their sights on winning this tournament, the WAFCON. If they did that, they'd be awarded a place at the World Cup as well later on in the year. And in 2026, the youth games in Senegal include futsal. The nation looking to seize this chance to really add some structure and add some momentum to the game of futsal in Senegal. For right now, though, they're up against it. Tough and tenacious Madagascar team are level at 2-2 as we begin the second half. Santeli Raretiana just rushing onto the court right at the end before the buzzer. Play is back underway for the second half. Madagascar 2, Senegal 2. Who will push on from here? Will it stay such a close contest all the way till the end, or will one of the teams pull away as the other one fades? Fitness will become a factor. Conditioning. Such a high intensity game. If one team drops off it in terms of fitness levels in the last 5 minutes, they'll get found out. Even in periods where there are no big shooting opportunities, you're always just one really good duel away from finding an opening out there on the court. One good pass. One challenge where you can win the ball in a good position. Suddenly, the opposition net can open up for you. If one of the teams has a tired defence or wingers that can no longer patrol up and down the sidelines, they will soon find themselves pushed back. Madagascar here with a chance to kick this one back in from down near the corner. It's blocked. We'll get it back though. Senegal again making some solid challenges. That time it was Diediu coming across to get the ball out of play. Diediu with the captain's armband again, just marshalling things down in the corner. Can Madagascar send it across the box? It was a little bit hit and hope. Senegal almost pitching that one in an advantageous position, but instead Madagascar will bring it forward with Clara. Clara fires across goal from the left-hand side. Nice effort. She did well to get something across the box. It was dangerous there. Nobody in red could touch it in from that position. That's all it would have taken. A touch would have been enough. Valde well out of goal. Passed it successfully over to the right side, but the ball back to Madagascar. Out of play, it's gone. Calais can restart again. Valde, the Senegal goalkeeper, well out of her area. It's almost an extra player if you can use your goalkeeper. There's the build-up for the passing. You can take the fixo further forwards. Combine downfield quicker. Senegal on the attack. Jessica surely winded by that. Jessica Andriana just blocking that one. She's got everything behind it. The shot hit the body of the number 2. She's back on her feet and looks okay to continue. Out it goes for a Madagascar ball. Jessica still just hopping up and down, I think, to try and shake off the effects of that block. Everyone knows what it feels like when you take your football to the rib cage or the solar plexus. Drops back. Diadiu thought somebody was chasing in, but no one was quite on the same wavelength. It is a Senegal ball nonetheless. And it will go back towards Valde. Senegal can get this restarted. Tao. It's just run out of play eventually by the number 6. She drifted all the way across court, but couldn't hold on to it on the other side. Clara gets it restarted for Madagascar, but it's been Senegal who've had the better of the opportunities so far since the restart. Madagascar maybe now have a chance to send something down the court. Long pass, cut out. Senegal will bring it back into Madagascar territory. Tal frustrated, but she's got to turn and get back into defence here because Madagascar are in position. Franca finds the back of the net from close range. Senegal just with a hint of frustration when they lost the ball in the attacking half and they got caught cold. Great pace to get away, and the pass into the middle was absolutely perfect. Full marks to Clara. She's already fired one across the box. That time she put it on a plate for Franca. Franca Mbolaniana sends Madagascar back in front at 3-2. Senegal over halfway, the pass nutmegs Franca. And it is Franca who has a brace now for Madagascar. She gets it back. The pass just behind Franca, just wrong-footed the goal scorer. Senegal ball. They've already come back from a goal behind once in this game to lead. Satu Sik needs her team to do the same again. Here's Mendy. Mendy it was who scored the equalising goal that made it Madagascar 1, Senegal 1 in the first half. Now in the second half, Madagascar have worked their way back in front. This one swinging like a pendulum. Madagascar started the brighter. Senegal turned it around. Madagascar have done the same. That's a good shot from the left-hand side. Maybe that can reignite something for Senegal. Big chance for the leveller. The low shot from Aisha Calais. just wide. Goalkeeper Soana Rivo. She's had a lot to do in the last minute or so. One good save and another one where she was at full stretch, but the ball was just wide of the post. That pass almost came through for Jessica in a good position down on the right. Senegal get it restarted. Not going anywhere that time. Mendy forced back immediately. Goalkeeper's ball. Balde throws it out for Senegal, but it comes straight back into the Senegal half. Senegal still just showing a few signs of frustration here. The passing triangle was a neat one, but the final player not in the right position. Nobody there to take advantage of it. Up in the left corner. The whistle doesn't come that Madagascar wanted. And again, the pass. It's Juliette Calamo. She sent it out to the right side, but nobody in white could keep it in. That's given away quickly though. 3 forward for Senegal. Shooting chance. It took a deflection. Jessica had to get something behind it to turn it away from the target. Corner taken quickly. Good movement from Calamo. Madagascar almost caught out. Senegal ball. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Madagascar back in front next to Franca. Free kick goes Senegal's way. Tal sent down by the challenge of the number 5, Ando. Ando Samison penalised. Anastasia, the goalkeeper, lining things up for Madagascar because Senegal have the set play chance. It's rolled across to the number 10. Fierce strike from Juliette Calamo. She scored once already today. She sent that one over. Good pass into the middle. Madagascar tried to turn the corner, but they get this one back in a good position. Good challenge from the keeper. Balde injured. It's a yellow card for Ande Rosamison. Her second foul in a matter of seconds. She just left the leg in there on the keeper after Balde came out. It was a good save initially from Balde. And then the contact there with the knee to the head. There wasn't too much in it. She couldn't stop in her tracks. The number 5. But it's a foul by Ando nonetheless. And Balde down injured. Certainly a painful one when you take a knee to the head like that. No doubt about it. The Senegal keeper struggling a little after that. Hopefully she's all right after a bit of treatment to carry on. Her team need her at the moment. Madagascar leading by 3-2. There was a great replay of the acrobatic save from Anastasia Soana-Rivo. This was the shot. Another one from Juliette Calamo that was touched over the top for a Senegal corner. Balde back to her feet. Evelyn Gomis is the backup goalkeeper for Senegal on the bench. Gomis plays her futsal with her club team in France. There's a few French-based players in the Senegalese squad, no surprise really. Senegal are okay to continue. It's played back in by Jenny. Jenny, the number 8, has it back. Can she send the pass forward? She can, and it's a great pass forward. Senegal have done well to keep this in play. Credit there to Ndiisha Mendy, because that was saved well by Balde. And if Madagascar had been able to pick up the loose ball, they could have turned it into another chance. Instead, Mendy kept it in play. Senegal were able to look away from goal. Pass chipped out to the right. It's a great pass, and it's a good strike too. The chipped ball out towards Calamo. Really set that up nicely. It's sat up for Juliette Calamo. She caught the shot really well. So Anna Revo, the keeper, not for the first time in this second half, making a good save to turn it past the post. Senegal ball. Seynabou Kane, she's only 19. Really influential figure. Sometimes the captain of this team. It's Mariama Diédiou wearing the captain's armband today, but Seynabou Kane seen as one of the big figures in this side, even though she's only 19. It's misplaced. It's a giveaway from Madagascar. Senegal have it back, and they've got a bit of momentum with them too. Both teams doing all right to create chances at the moment. The next goal could be anyone's. Good pass, good move in behind. There was the big moment for Madagascar. Rondro getting in through the defence. She went for the placed finish. She might regret that choice in the end. Had the chance there to really blast something past the keeper. Talking about blasting one, Ava Balde, the keeper, has a go herself. Fired the shot from range, but it was wide. It's another quick giveaway. Madagascar getting a little sloppy in their own half. Calamo sees the pass cut out. And it's chipped across and headed into the back of the net. That's a brilliant move, and Sok Natal heads in the equaliser for Senegal. I said the next goal could have been anyone's, but it's Senegal who've got it. The first really efficient set play we've seen. The ball kicked in from the sideline, right onto the head of Tal, and she could be in behind again here. Went for the shot, maybe a little earlier than she needed to. Fired wide on the left foot. It's the first headed goal that we've seen at the 2025 CAF Women's Futsal Africa Cup of Nations. Madagascar ball. It's back level at 3-3. Anybody's game this in Group C. A long way to go before extra time is considered, but 2 5-minute halves of extra time is standard in futsal. Penalties if no winner after extra time. Madagascar have it back in a good position. Just a little too slow on the ball there. Jessica should have released that in hindsight a little bit quicker. She had options out to the left. Ended up seeing the ball blocked. Madagascar ball. Out to the left they go. It's poked through into the middle. Big chance to go ahead again, and it's a double save. Ava Balde comes up big for Senegal. Rondro cannot believe it. She's been an influential player for Madagascar today, but she's yet to find the net. And what a chance it was. Tal heading in for 3-3. Madagascar will feel now that they should be back in front. Rondro denied twice by Balde. It's passed across, but it's too far ahead of Jessica. Kane restarts things for Senegal. Hooks the pass out. It's right on point for the number 7. Good movement. She's blocked in the end there, Aisha Mendy. Now it's end-to-end stuff. Madagascar going down the other side. Franca, she's robbed, and there's space over on the left for Senegal. Shot blocked. This is turning into a really open encounter now. Both teams looking like they could score with any attack. Every time they get it past the halfway line at pace, they look dangerous. Good pass up to the edge of the box. Great turn! Straight at the keeper. It's eventually knocked back. Kane with some wires crossed there. Ava Balde could have claimed it. Six-metre penalty for Madagascar. They're out on the edge of the box. Everybody back, forming the wall for Senegal. A couple of big Madagascar chances. Can they do anything with this? Rondro is going to roll it towards the on-rushing Franca. Goes for the bottom corner, it's touched away. Good defending. C sticks out the boot. Senegal tread on the ball, low shots. Jenny it was, the number 8, taking a swing at it from the left. It was worth a go. The chance count now stacking up for Madagascar. Remarkable in this game. It seems like just when one team looks to be taking over the momentum, it suddenly swings back in the other direction. Madagascar 3, Senegal 3 in Group C. Anybody's game this at the CAF Women's Futsal Africa Cup of Nations. The last game at this venue this evening sees the hosts, Morocco, open up their Group A accounts against Namibia. The next games are in a couple of days' time. There is a rest day between matches. Madagascar briefly looked like they might be in a bit of trouble. Anastasia Soanarivo, the goalkeeper, came out. The ball swiftly eluded her, but Senegal weren't able to get it back around. And Aisha Mendy, she'll get Senegal restarted. They're back level at 3-3, midway through the second half. Madagascar have missed a couple of opportunities now to take the lead again. Can they carve out another one here? Rondro, if she can get the pass over. There was acres of space over on the left-hand side. In terms of a futsal court, you don't get much more space than that. Rondro couldn't get it through, though. It's another potential chance gone begging for Madagascar. Ball goes out. The signal is in Madagascar's direction. Just over halfway through the second half now. This is locked tight at 3-3. This idea with the pass just dinked in towards the box, but Senegal have it. Aisha Callas played herself into trouble there, but Calamo cut it out quickly. Madagascar win it back in the Senegal half. Pass cut out. Callas couldn't take it anywhere, but she used her athleticism to win it back. Madagascar have it though. The pass is over to the side. Back of the net, but behind the net. Off target from Iriko. And with 9 minutes and 6 seconds remaining, we're going to have a timeout. The team's tied at 3-3. What an exciting contest this has been. 6 goals shared evenly between the two teams, and they are both still doing everything they can to push for a winner here. And we're still no closer to knowing whether Senegal or Madagascar will be the team coming out on top. Senegal use their timeout for the second half. There's a chance for Coach Mbu to have a word with his team. Coach Sek as well. Coaching duo for Senegal, who have both played 11-a-side football for their nation. Getting their tactical know-how, their game-reading intelligence across to the players. They need to find another gear before the end here. Madagascar at the moment, very much in this game. 3-3, a fair reflection of the way things have gone so far. Again, we find ourselves in a situation where you have no idea who's going to get the next goal. This is how it should be. Stressful for fans of either team. Really exciting for the neutrals. That takes a deflection that could have been dangerous. Jessica took the last touch. Anastasia, the goalkeeper, had already committed to the right. Corner taken. It'll fall out for the long shot. It's driven in low. Can Madagascar break away from there? Iriko tried to pace her way there past the Senegal defenders. The ball went out. It's back with Senegal. This time it was Calamo almost playing herself into trouble. Mafati has to battle hard for it, but she's done really well to keep that in along the touchline. Eventually it's played out. Senegal on the attack and in front in the game. Maria Mafati barging her way past the challenges. And didn't she do well with the finish? The game swings in the other direction one more time. It's Senegal who lead. Maria Mafati cut out the pass from Jessica. She then rode the challenges and the shot had just enough power to beat Anastasia Soana-Rivo. Senegal looking for another one quickly. Senegal on top in the contest again. They led at 2-1 late on in the first half. They now lead at 4-3 midway through the second half. Good turn, space over on the right-hand side. Low shot, side netting only. Good work by Sadio Si. Fati scoops up the corner, but Soana-Rivo, the goalkeeper, is far too close to it. Tough challenge from Aisha Callas. Gets across to put the ball out of play. It is a Madagascar ball though. The touch round the corner from Franca, but she won't be able to get on the end of it. Senegal ball, they'll restart things from the back. Kalamo drops it off for Mariama Fati. Senegal ball once again. They're into Madagascar territory. Neither team has been able to open up a 2-goal cushion in this match. Can Senegal do that? Both teams have showed great tenacity to come back from behind. They've not been phased when they've been behind in the game. And if somebody could increase the lead to 2, it might change the nature of this contest. You'd have a whole lot more belief. At the moment, though, Madagascar not running out of belief yet. They had the chances to go 4-3 ahead. Instead, they're 4-3 behind. They won't be perturbed. Rondro taken down. The free kick has gone Madagascar's way. The challenge on the stretch from Juliette Calamo. Here's a look at the go-ahead goal from Mariama Fati. Just powered it in. Got it close enough to the inside of the post that the goalkeeper Anastasia Soanarivo couldn't stop it. And now, with just under 7 minutes to play, we have a Madagascar timeout.
Yeah, assurante, vamos
Calamo still in a bit of trouble as she's helped back to her feet. Indeed, she's taken off court on a stretcher. Well, we wish her all the best. Hopefully she's okay. It doesn't look like she'll play any further part in this game. Tanzania, the other matchup in this group. Madagascar play Tanzania on the 26th. It's Tanzania-Senegal on the 24th. Free kick Madagascar. Where did they go? They choose the pass out to the left-hand side. It comes to nothing, though. Calles can play it away from the back. Pokes it towards Tile. Touch inside. Madagascar win it back in the Senegal half. Out of play it goes. Rondro couldn't keep it in. Good passing, but solid defending as well. Franca comes forward to win the ball first for Madagascar, and they'll get it restarted from over on the left-hand side. It's just kept in by Jessica. Free kick goes Madagascar's way. Franca, who scored twice in the game, is sent tumbling to the ground. Franca looks to be in a bit of trouble now as well, after we saw the injury to Juliette Calamo. Certainly tiredness starting to play a role at this stage of the game. We're late in the second half. The Senegalese coaching team still debating what they want to do for the next 6 minutes, how they want to try and see out this game. Franca in a bit of trouble here. Hopefully she's okay to continue. Madagascar 3, Senegal 4. The score as we enter the closing stages of the second half. Play eventually restarts. So Anarivo gets it going again for Madagascar. Out comes Eva Balde. She was outside the area. Realised that she couldn't get anything on it, but it was out for a Senegal ball anyway. 6 minutes to play. That's one back. Chance for the equaliser for Madagascar. They'll need to cross it. It's cut out in the nick of time. Senegal holding on, having lost the ball in a dangerous position, and now they can break on the counter. Back the other way it comes. The pass isn't the best from Clara. It takes a bit of momentum away from Madagascar. That gave Senegal the time to get players back. Still plenty of time for an equalising goal here. The clock will start to run out on Madagascar now, once it ticks within 5 minutes. Suddenly, the seconds just seem to ebb away when you're behind. It will feel to Madagascar as though the final whistle is very near right now, but for Senegal, it will feel like there's an age still to go to hold on to their 1-goal advantage. The win here, whoever gets it, it will leave the team in a great position to look towards the semi-finals. When you're in the semi-finals, you're only a game away from qualifying for the World Cup. Each of the group winners will go through as the long shot is just wide. High five at the back from Eva Balde, but that'll be a high five of pure relief for the Senegal stopper. She was so nearly caught out. Ando firing it all the way down from distance. Here's Ando again. Good pass out to the side. Can she get it back? Ando in the middle. She can, and she finishes. Despite the presence of a defender on the line, Ando picks out the angled shot. And Madagascar just refused to lie down in this contest. What an impressive showing it's been from both teams. Good pass out to the side. It was the right option to go back towards Ando in the middle. The unselfish square ball. Sadio C was back on the line, but the finish was right into the bottom corner from Ando Rassamison. So Ando's neat finish tucked into the corner to make it Madagascar 4, Senegal 4, but for how long? It may be level now. There's nothing to say that it'll still be level at full time. Long down court it goes. Balde grateful to grab it. She'll try and send it straight down as well. Both teams know that the next goal could be a winner. Can they get it across from the angle? They can, but it's not cleared. Sadio C tried to play it away, but Clara was right there. Would you believe it? Madagascar have turned this on its head again. Both teams have come from behind more than once in the game. C didn't see Clara closing her down. Her teammates knew what was about to happen before it happened. They saw the issue unfolding in front of their eyes, but Clara was in the blind spot of Sadio C. No doubt Madagascar are delighted at having turned this around in such a quick time. At the same time, they probably wished that they'd held it at 4-4 and then scored the 5th goal with just seconds left on the clock. But you have to take a goal to put yourself back in front at any time, let alone inside the last 5 minutes. You can't be too picky about exactly when it comes. That's a good stop from Soana Rivo. Really good goalkeeping. At this point, you just wouldn't be surprised to see Senegal turn this around with 2 quick goals of their own. Madagascar scored 2 so quickly there, but if Senegal matched that, there would still be time for more. End-to-end stuff. Senegal suddenly need themselves another comeback. Goalkeeper Soana Rivo moves the posts away from their standard position. They'll have to be put back in the right place. Extraordinary the amount of turnarounds we've seen in this game. Can Senegal muster a comeback, one more comeback of their own, or can Madagascar now pull away and seal the win here? It's been an extraordinary game. Madagascar led by 1. Senegal turned it around to 2-1. Madagascar led 3-2. Senegal led 4-3. And now Madagascar lead by 5 goals to 4. Great pass. The whistle has gone there. It was a heavy clash between Soana Rivo, the goalkeeper, and Mariama Diédiou, the Senegal captain. Did the keeper get the ball? No, she didn't. Trouble for Anastasia Soana Rivo. And more late drama perhaps as well. Anastasia yellow carded. So Diédiou still down for Senegal, and Senegal are down on the scoreboard. Diédiou being helped off after receiving attention. Senegal still have time. They've got to put the mistake out of their minds, try and equalise here. They've got a good chance to do just that. Six-metre penalty. No wall allowed. Tal, the number 6. She's already scored with 1 header. Can she score in the one-on-one duel against Anastasia Soana Rivo? Are Senegal about to level this up at 5-5? Tal for Senegal to level this again. And she does so from the spot. straight into the bottom corner, and Senegal are back in it. She just waited for the little movement from Anastasia, committed herself to her left. And Tal rather, after the foul on Diediu, slotted the ball in for 5-5. Now it's Mariama Fati who's down. This really is anybody's game. We still have 3 minutes to go. If the order of goal scoring that we've seen so far is to be continued, then it will be Senegal who score next to lead by 6 goals to 5. Both of these teams must know this is a massive opportunity. The game just keeps turning one way and then the other. It's certainly easy to imagine that one or both teams will find the net again before the end of regulation time. Well, Mariama Fati becomes the second Senegalese player to be carried off on a stretcher. Really unfortunate for Senegal. Hopefully nothing too serious, just a mixture of knock plus the tiredness, the exertions of this game. What exertions they have been. Both teams putting their heart and soul into this. Madagascar 5, Senegal 5. It's the first time either of these teams has played on the continental stage at the CAF Women's Futsal Africa Cup of Nations. And they are doing their nations proud. Both teams simply refusing to give up. Can somebody find something special to win it? Back to the keeper it goes. Balde sends it down the field into Madagascar territory. Pass out to the right. It might fall nicely for Calamo. It nearly did. Good to see Calamo back up and on the court. No shots. Comes in from the number 7, and Deisha Mendy. Simple save, but a decent one nonetheless from goalkeeper Soana Rivo. Can Madagascar break the trend of each side scoring twice since the opening goal? It's been twice in succession for Madagascar, twice in succession for Senegal, and so on and so forth, but Senegal have scored the leveller. If Madagascar can break the rhythm, they will be the ones to go back in front, but now with just under 2 minutes left to play, there's an issue on the Madagascar team. What happened to the number 10, Rondro. Just took one right in the ribcage. Both sets of players out on their feet, really. They have poured absolutely everything they've got into this game, and they're still locked level at 5-5. It really has been a thriller to get Group C going. Somebody find a winner now. Just over 90 seconds of futsal to be played. Foul goes against the number 5, Ando. She's booked as well. There's going to be another stoppage here. The caution for Andrew Samison. She got the challenge all wrong. Tal was in behind. That's the tiredness creeping in. You just start to miss out on the challenges. You're just half a beat behind the movement. So Samison has gone off. Inside the last 90 seconds now. Madagascar up against it, but it's still 5-5. Out it goes, but Madagascar ball. It's launched straight downfield, all the way out, and off court it goes. Well, they can restart things. Senegal with the advantage now. Got the extra player. The extra player advantage would last for 2 minutes or until Senegal find a goal, but we don't have 2 minutes left in the game. Tal fires it from the angle. The keeper gets behind it. Has to bring it back into the area. Anastasia Soanolivo. Distribution downfield, could be a chance. Madagascar out of nowhere. Clara got down the court. Madagascar, despite the disadvantage, were nearly in there. Clara got absolutely taken out. Luckily for Ababalde, she got something on the ball first. So the stretcher brought out once again onto the courts at the Moulay Abdallah Sports Complex. Clara, the number 6, is back to her feet. She'll hope to continue without going off on the stretcher. Indeed, she's okay. She heads to the sideline. Madagascar ball. Into the last few seconds now. Free kick goes Senegal's way. Every decision crucial at this stage. Madagascar need it back. Senegal have it. It's still locked at 5-5. The pass off target. It's getting more difficult as time wears on to create anything in terms of a clear-cut opportunity. Madagascar had their noses in front at 5-4. Senegal struck back from the 6-metre penalty. Madagascar 5, Senegal 5, with the clock ticking down. Good turn. Almost a chance for Tal to get in there for the winner. Now maybe Madagascar can get away. Good work. If the ball across is a good one, there's a huge opening. Jessica Andriani-Rignana in behind with a chance for the winner. Madagascar doing really well despite having only 3 players out on the court. Corner for Madagascar. That was a really important save to turn it behind for that corner. Madagascar couldn't make the most of it. What a chance at the death there for Jessica, who gets this one restarted. Good turn. Free kick goes Madagascar's this way, this time. Less than 20 seconds left on the clock. A quick turn from Rondro. She knew what she was doing there. She got the decision she wanted. Tense moments. The goal now would surely be the winner. Set play chance. Tal being told to move away. She's out to block it. Up and over it goes. Half-hearted appeals from Tantali for a corner. Might have touched Tal, the number 6, but nothing given. Madagascar have it back again. Good footwork to get away. The pass just undersold. They'll keep hold of it though, Madagascar. Is there one last shooting chance? There will not be. The buzzer goes to bring to an end regulation time in an enthralling contest. Madagascar and Senegal cannot be separated. 5-5 the score at full time. What a battle this has been from both Madagascar and Senegal. An incredible Group C encounter. Both teams just need to catch their breath still, because they have put absolutely everything into this. Clara with the goal late in the second half to give Madagascar the 5-4 lead after she closed down a clearance from Sadio C. With a 6-metre penalty from Sokna Tal. Tucked into the bottom corner, levelled things back up at 5 goals each. Tal with the final say. Both teams out on their feet after an extraordinary contest. Madagascar 5, Senegal 5 in Group C.
Quel est votre sentiment vu que vous avez gagné le trophée de la meilleure femme du match?
Je suis heureuse pour ça.
Contente?
Ouais, je suis contente.
Vous avez un message à dire pour la famille?
Je sais pas quoi dire, mais